Well, what we have here is a set of folding panels that I've adapted for use in a very non-folding roll. I suppose we have to give a bit of background. Yesterday, of course, up on the roof is where the story starts. Yesterday, see that panel there? No, 1, 2, 3, 4 in. It's a little 100-watt poly crystalline panel I bought a couple of days ago. Well, got delivered a couple of days ago. I put that up yesterday in place of this supposedly 120 watts, 2 lots of 60 folding panel. And the reason why I took it off and swapped it over was because I'm going to put it up there on the house, on the lean-to section, in tandem with those two that are already up there. Now these are pointing in such a way that they capture the most of the winter sun when it's sort of getting into the last quadrant of the day. I've made an improvement though on the mechanics of them. I know you can't see it here, but these ones have got one big sheet of Galvy steel, like a flattened out roofing iron. Well, it's not, but it's like that. On the bottom, this is actually the bottom, by the way. These are not going to be sitting like that. They're going to be sitting like that, But the problem is, if the wind gets underneath that, it sort of acts as a sail. Hence, there's a couple of old batteries up there as ballast, as well as it being screwed onto the roofing iron, because it did tip over in one strong wind. So I'm hoping with this more skeletal structure, this here is very robust. Just using the internal frame, it was a lot easier to build and I think a lot better. This piece here I simply put on just so I can sit a bit of a ballast on top of that until I finally decide where I'm going to secure them. So this is basically ready to take up to the roof. The only issue I have, so when I removed this off the roof the other day, I cut this cable off here. Just got to decide how I'm going to terminate this, whether I'm going to put some termination on that point there, or whether I'm going to re-terminate into there. Haven't fully decided. Ultimately it's got to come into this C-form caravan socket here, which is being used as a low voltage input due to its waterproofing properties and ease of disconnect. So that's my only really remaining issue before hump up the ladder, put these up on the roof, see if I double my solar collection later in the day. I might make a video of that. But that's what I've been doing today. I guess that'll be day 125 with the sock light. I could be wrong. There we have it. Oh, looks like the MMs are in the neighbourhood. The recycle bin will be empty soon. Let's hope they don't wreck it. But there we go. My solar project is increasing. It's getting there. It's starting to put out some serious watts now. Of course, we've had a bit of a struggle through the winter solstice time, but since the solstice is more than a week ago, things are starting to come back. By the in-bulk, we should be pretty sweet. So I'm going to cut this off now and go and stick this up there.